All right, guys. So here we are. It's December. This is gonna wrap up the end of our season, and I, for one, am extremely bummed. I live for bow hunting season. I do. I count the days down to October 1st every year. It's an entire process. As soon as the weather breaks, I'm busting out my bow. I'm shooting. I'm tuning. I'm trying out new gear. I'm dreaming about the things that I want. I'm making those lists, and yeah, at the same time, it's driving my wife crazy. I'm sure, but she puts up with it and she's so supportive. And knowing that we have two boys, and possibly a little girl that might be into this, has really, really changed the way that I approach this, because I want this to be something that can carry on, something that I can teach my children and bring them up in, this sport that I love, this lifestyle of bow hunting. And for those of you that hunt, you know what I'm saying when I say lifestyle. It's all consuming. It's everything. I mean, we watch, we read, we research. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. I was fortunate enough this year to put down two really nice does. The first video is posted, so if you guys haven't seen that, please go check that out. Let me know what you think. Doing a lot more experimenting with the self-filming this year. I was able to get that first doe on film, but what was really cool about that first hunt is I actually had a trail camera that was set up at the base of my tree. And when she came in, she was perfectly in frame with that trail camera. So the kill shot was so close and so clean. It was just unreal the way that it all came together. Just blessed and very thankful for the way that it did happen. And I was just glad that I was able to get that content and that video and share that with you guys because it was really special. So on to the second doe. Rut's winding down. The bucks are there, but they're not chasing as much. They don't really want to come out of the tree line. At least that's how it is here in my area in Michigan. The does are piling out. They're starting to herd up a little bit. The bigger mature does they're on high alert. I mean, you can see it when they come out. Tails are down. They're looking. They're watching. And once all the leaves are out of the tree, you just feel so much more exposed as a hunter. At least I do. It's a lot of just sitting still, trying to let the deer just kind of just do their thing. And fortunately, I had a couple does kind of circle around to my left. And you'll see this in the video. And I heard them before I saw them, so I was able to put the camera there, kind of frame it up. And man, right on cue, she come out. She's walking probably 25, 27 yards. And she walked right out in front of me. And she slowed down enough in a trot where I didn't even have to grunt at her. I didn't have to do anything. So when she was right where I wanted her to be, I let that arrow fly. The pin was tight on that shoulder, and I absolutely smoked her. Perfect hard shot. She jumped up. She spun on herself about 10 yards from where I shot her. And from the tree stand, I could see the blood just pouring. It was just pouring out. And I knew she was dead on her feet. She really didn't even know what had happened. I think she reacted more to the arrow and the sound of it hitting the ground than her actually being hit. So after about, I don't know, you'll see it about 10, 15 seconds, she looks around and she kind of just bounds off. She does blow as she's going away. And I think, again, that's just due to the sound. And she makes it into the tree line. And another 20 yards, I hear her fall over and I can see her through the trees kicking, and she was done. That was it. So honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better shot, a better opportunity, and just a more just perfect day. And that's what we all dream about. This is why we do what we do. This is why we put it in every single year leading up to the season. This is why we practice. This is why we buy our gear. This is why we tune. This is what it's all about. Those hours that we spend prepping for this is just a culmination of 15 seconds to make it happen. And when it comes together, it's nothing short of magical. That's the best way that I can say it. I feel so blessed and so fortunate to have been able to have the season that I had this year. And I hope that the rest of you guys experience that as well. I wasn't able to get a buck this year. I do have some bucks that I'm looking at in the area. I had to let a couple go by. Not that I wanted to be picky. I just knew the potential of the deer in this area, and I chose to let a couple go to hopefully see them again next year as I'm wrapping up this season, and we're all kind of putting everything away and kind of getting bummed out. I am so looking forward to next season and what it's going to be. I got a couple extra trail cameras that I want to put out. I'm going to work on some mock scrapes. Got a couple different spots where I want to rotate the stands out of, and hopefully, fingers crossed, next year I'll have a buck hanging up on this wall right here. Again, I hope you guys had a great season. I hope that you guys enjoy the content that I'm putting out here. If you guys want to see something different, please let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to try to go through whether it's different gear, different tactics, thought processes, how I practice, how I tune, what I do, and how I do it. I'm more than happy to share that. This year I was shooting my Realm SS And this bow, my God, I've never shot anything that feels as good as this bow. And the arrows that come out of this things are like, they're like lasers. It's unreal. Speaking of arrows, this is what I'm shooting this year. I also did switch my arrows. I'm shooting the Carbon Express Destroyer arrows with the sick F4 broadheads. And these things, guys, if you're not shooting a fixed blade broadhead or you're considering it, I'm telling you right now, give this one a thought. This broadhead is unreal. The devastation and the blood trail that I got from this thing right here was unreal. So more than happy with that. I will be shooting those again next season. That's my bow. That's my setup. I'd love to know what you guys are shooting and what your setups are. My arrow weight is right around 370. So it is more on the lighter side, but I do have a short draw, and what I lose in speed because of that draw length, I pick up in a lighter arrow, and it seems to get me right around that 300 foot per second. Very, very happy with the performance and how this bow just did overall. So now that I've showed you guys my bow, kind of explain, and set this up as far as what this hunt is going to be and kind of what to expect. Sit back, enjoy the footage that I got, but I'm super pumped. I can't wait till next season. I can't wait for you guys to see what I put out. Yeah, please just enjoy. Let me know what you think of the video, and you guys take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time.
See the arrow? Oh yeah. Alright, so she jumped up. So we're gonna look for blood. Hang on, wait, look, right to your left. Wow. Look at all that. Holy moly. Wow, that's not a straight line, is it? Don't walk on the trail. Come over here to the left. Off to the left. Alright, follow that blood. Yep. Oh, we got a lot right there. Alright, keep following it. Look ahead. See the red dot on the leaf? See, look right ahead of you. You see that? Right there. Alright, where'd she go? Okay, keep going then. Yep, there's blood right in front of you. Blood, blood. Good. Keep going, bud. You're standing on it. Look at all that. Look at all that blood. Oh yeah, a ton. Good job. Woo. That was bright red. Huh? You see her? Yeah. Good job, bud. Wow, look at all this blood. Is it a hard shot? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Wow. Oh, yeah. That's all heart. Yes. We definitely, every time we say a prayer, say thank you. Wow.
That is a really thick doe.
She's thick.